Talking about technology trends with your customers, what are you seeing right now out there in the field that your customers are really taking advantage of precision technology wise?
Yeah, so a big one that we're utilizing here into harvest is AutoPath. So that would have been something we would have set up this spring with putting a receiver on the planter and mapping every single corn row through the field. So that basically sets up for our application passes and our harvest passes to where that equipment pulls in the field. It knows where every single corn row is in the field, and that generates passes for the headlands and for the rows to be the most efficient through the field as possible. So the customer doesn't have to count rows when they're getting in with the sprayer or the combine or the side dress machine. It automatically knows where they need to be in that field, and it continues to put those passes in that same exact spot if you're pulling in, multiple times with like an application piece. So been a huge take rate on that as we get into the season of application and harvest. Once customers utilize it, they often question why they didn't do it earlier. So that's been a big take rate there as operators and getting people in the cab. We're just trying to make it as easy as possible and as most as efficient as possible.
Yeah, when you're trying to sell customers on this new technology, and you know how much of a difference it can make, how do you kind of show that to them? Is it just, do you present them with ROI numbers, or what's the biggest key to selling some of this new technology to customers?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is that AutoPath technology is not something that you can come demo in corn because, like I said, it's something you have to set up at the time of planting. So documentation, videos. A lot of customers talk to their neighbor that has it, and they tell them how good it is, and that can often be enough. But there is some productivity numbers out there. But a lot of videos, word of mouth, getting them to a demo of AutoPath. We do demo enough where we get a planter set up and run a sprayer across it. We utilize a demo farm for that type of stuff where we can bring customers out and show them that technology. Because it isn't just bringing a tractor out and doing a demo. It takes a lot of setup to get that set up.
I read a lot about see and spray and autonomy and those kind of things. What is looking into your crystal ball? What are some technologies you see really taking off here in the next few years?
Yeah, the see and spray, the autonomy, the sense and act technology from John Deere is really taking off. It's doing more with less, and as we know, crop prices aren't that great, so it's every penny counts. And if this technology can have an ROI for the farmer, it really makes a difference for them. So seeing a lot of trends with the autonomy and the see and spray where it's not going to replace what they're doing today, but it's an additional tool in their toolbox. So if they are short an operator that day, they can use the autonomous tractor and still get that tillage work done and make the help that they have more efficient. So in Northeast Wisconsin, I don't see us replacing people due to our field size and conditions, but it's ultimately going to make that operator more efficient and more productive.